I think that we normalize drama way too much. Like, I try to stay on my little positive tip and motivational stuff and encouraging. And it's not just because, oh, I want to be a little goody two-shoes, but no, because literally the world is already filled with enough drama. The world is already filled with enough, problematic things that weigh us down as a society. And this is just yet another example of that. The fact that this couple, both of them, the fact that this couple thought that it was okay to come on live, and I'm not victim blaming, victim shaming, or anything like that, because I wouldn't even do that. But the fact that this couple and many other couples feel that it is okay to come online and just kind of like air each other out, opposed to going to counseling, opposed to going to seek help. And then it got like, it just escalated and snowballed to where we are right now. That's a sign. That's a sign that we as a society are not healed to where we need to be. That's not normal behavior. Now, okay, I can understand, being transparent as creators, being transparent on social media, and using your experiences to paint a picture for, whatever, but when we just getting online bashing each other, like, whether it's you and your spouse, you and your significant other, you and your friend, look, heck no. I don't think it's right. And the reason I don't think it's right is because it put too many people in your situation, and it can also escalate to things like this, because it was all ha he he up until it wasn't. Like, he was talking crazy and he was laughing up until like he wasn't. And so unfortunately it ended both of their lives. Like, it's too much. And the fact that he could do that is crazy to me. And I heard it happen on Father's Day at that. Bro, it's, y'all, women and men, I want you to look into your situation. If you are in a domestic situation, if you are in a situation that's on the verge of becoming domestic, if you are seeing like red flags and stuff, man, I'm trying to tell you right now, that's my purpose for even making this video. I want you to look at this situation, and I want you to use it as ammo for you to make the first move. I would, the first move is hard, but I'm here to remind you that there are resources out there for you. There are people who will help you. There is organizations that will help you. There's people that care. There's churches and pastors and community leaders, and there is help for you if you're in a domestic situation and you don't know any other way out. You can't figure it out. There's ways. I don't want you to become another hashtag. I'm so tired of seeing these stories just play over and over and over and over and over again. We see a lot of stories where the women, the girlfriend, the wife is the victim. We also see stories where the husband or the boyfriend is the victim of a partner who don't know how to emotionally regulate. Because really, that's what it all boils down to. Do I feel that they were both wrong for getting online and airing each other out? Absolutely. But nothing is that deep to the point that you have to take it that far. I'm not an advocate for divorce. I don't like to see that. I don't, especially with black families. I'm not one to desire to see broken homes, but I would have rather he left than to decide to do that, or she left than to decide to, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it didn't have to end like that. And it, like, what's so unfortunate about the whole situation is that now they children. I think they have 2 children, or maybe 1 baby. I don't know. But regardless, they have a child or children that now get to grow up an orphan. When we make like snap decisions like that, because okay, you're mad, you're in the moment, She talking heavy. He was talking hot too, right? He was talking real hot for a long time. She got on there, and I guess she started talking hotter, and he could not take it. And that just drove him over the edge. But now you done made a decision where, like, who does that? Like, why? Yo, not only did you take her from y'all children, but you took yourself from y'all children. Like, I feel for the entire family, both of the families, but it's like I feel even worse for the kids, because those are the direct descendants of this tragedy. Those children are like, they gotta like live with this. They gotta live with this. Like, yo, when it comes to picking a partner, you gotta be mindful of the kind of mind that this person is working with. Like, somebody who can do that, at this point, I don't even care who's right or who's wrong, because what it all boils down to is that was the final decision that he chose to make for both of them. And it don't even matter who was right or who was wrong in the argument, because now it's bigger than the argument. Like, these are life-changing, life-altering decisions, and it's not life-altering to them. They're not here no more. It's life-altering to their children, or to their child, who now has to grow up with a void, with two big voids in their heart, because mom and dad are both gone over a simple discrepancy that could have been dealt with in therapy, that could have been dealt with through separation. It could have been dealt with in such a better way, and it's so unfortunate. But I'm just here, not so much to rehash the situation, but to just bring a little bit more light, just to remind somebody out there that if you are in a situation, or if you see yourself beginning to get into a situation, because it even down to play fighting, little name calling back and forth. Nah, you just never know when someone's gonna snap. He was going hard on her, she was going hard on him, and something she said just snapped something in his head. It was all good. It was ha 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 until it wasn't. Like, you just don't know. Like, you just don't know how close somebody is to just going off the deep end. Like, so it's not all fun and games when we dealing with disrespect back and forth. Don't be with a partner that's going to disrespect you. Don't be with a partner that has nothing to lose. Don't be with somebody who will put your life, your livelihood, your freedom in jeopardy. This girl was posting on social media and talking about how, she was afraid of a situation like this happening with them. So she knew, like, she had the inkling. He was giving signs before this. Like, y'all, get out. If you are in a situation like this, if you know somebody in a situation similar to this, or developing into something like this, y'all, please help them, encourage them, give them resources, offer your ear, offer your heart, because it's just too many stories like this. They're too common. They're too just usual. You just run down your timeline, you scroll, and it's like, by the time you scroll for 15 minutes, you've seen at least 5 stories like this, similar to this, on the way to this. It's just so much. And man, save yourself. There's so many different things, there's so many different ways that this video can go, so many things I can say, but I want to leave off on this note. A lot of people, specifically women, we see the signs, but whether it's because we just don't want to create broken homes, or whether we feel like we can change the person, especially if we feel like we can change the person or upgrade their life or something, whatever, we stay, and we keep trying to work with them, work on it. And I believe in working in a relationship, I do, but it's just certain signs, certain things. First of all, let's start here. You cannot change nobody. You cannot change no one. A person has to make that decision in themselves if they want to be a better person. And you do not deserve to sit there and wait for them to get their life together if they're telling you that they don't care. I think that's a lot of reason why a lot of people stay in these relationships that are going nowhere but the grave. Like, they stay because they feel like they can salvage something. They feel like they can make it work. They feel like they could change the person. Or they think about the history that they have with the person, and, you know, whatever their reasons are. Because I don't even know her reason, but I'm just saying in general, people stay in situations that are no good for them, that will only end in heartbreak, that will only end in, you know, situations like this for whatever reason. But I'm here to remind you, you are worth a love that will love you back properly. You are worth a love that will love you back properly. Couples get into arguments all the time. Couples get into back and forth all the time. But when it goes too far, when we begin to like name call, when we begin to like show violence, that's where we pushing it too far. Couples go through things, yes, but in the going through things, I think that's the moment that we have to put, you know, like pump the brakes and let's go to counseling, let's go to therapy, let's not to the internet to talk about it. If y'all gonna go to the internet to talk about it, let it be after y'all have healed and now y'all using your story selectively. Now y'all using y'all story to encourage other couples. Don't go to the internet in the heat of the moment when y'all in the height of y'all argument or while y'all are arguing. No, that's not it. But it's so many different moving pieces in this situation. But I ultimately just want to bring awareness to people who might be in situations like this to save yourself. Save yourself. Do not become another hashtag. It don't matter. The history don't matter. How much you feel like you love them and you can save them. Once they start to show you signs that they have nothing to lose, that they're going to get reckless with you, that they're going to, you know, physically or emotionally, mentally hurt you, you need to do what's best for you, especially if you have children, because you have something to lose. You always have something to lose. And if you have no kids, no riches, none of that, the biggest thing that you can lose is your life. And I'm so tired of seeing things like this. I'm so tired of this being our norm. We got to give our young girls something to look up to. We got to give our young girls, you know, relationships, not that they can idolize, but healthy visions of relationships they can look forward to. Not this drama, not the violence, not the online wars. No, we gotta do better. And I'm so sorry for the families and for the children involved in this whole situation. Like, it's real crazy. But yeah, y'all, it's sad. But the unfortunate part is there's really nothing we can do for them no more. But like I said, if you are in a situation, if your homegirl, if your homeboy, if your cousin, they are in a situation or they're on their way to a situation, do not wait until it's too late and then get on here and be sad. Nah. Help yourself now. Help your people now. Because we don't want no more hashtags. We don't want no more RIP. Like, I can't speak to every situation. I can't save everybody. I can't speak life into every situation. And the very unfortunate part is that there will be other cases like this. But for those who have ears, let them listen. Please listen to what I'm saying. Do not stay in a situation that could end in disaster. You don't need to do that. Wow. Y'all, it's been real. I'm about to jump off of here, but this was just my real and uncut, unedited feelings about this situation, and I'm praying for the families and the kids. And yeah, let this be your sign. And if you know somebody who's going through this, send them this video.